Good evening, Gold Stars. Today is January 17th, 2020. I'm your host, Dom Gold. We've got Connor, Speeve, joining us here again tonight. Today's my dad's birthday, so happy birthday to him. And this is the Dom Gold update. Now, how did anime start? Like, we're talking about going way, way back to the beginning when they first thought, let's make a cartoon. I want to say it was Disney's influence. I'm going to be introducing a new segment, maybe a new video series. We're feeling it out, but a Disney Days with the Boys, that title's in concept.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that later in the cast. We've got a little teaser for you there, so don't worry, you'll get to see something. But we went to Disney yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
We're frequent Disney goers.
Fun.
So, you know, gotta play the game, gotta play it right. We've also got a makeup video that I shot. I'll be talking about that later, so you'll get some teasers of that. We're running a lot of teasers tonight, a lot of previews.
Teaser time.
Teaser time.
Teaser time.
Teaser. I'm transparent, aren't I? Look, you could see right through me. I wish you could see my hand passing behind me. That'd be cool.
Wish I could see your intentions.
Gotta be a superhero to do that, which we'll be talking about those later too in the cast. But we're gonna move to a segment that I feel like I've been slacking on, and I'm bringing back all my segments because segments are important, right? Connor, give me your input on segments.
On segments?
Yeah.
Segments are a lot like bits.
Yeah. They're not allowed?
Yeah.
Oh,
not allowed. This is a no segment cast anymore.
Okay, well.
Sorry.
First segment of the cast, Song of the Week. Airborne by Camel from their 1976 album Moon Madness.
Never heard of it.
Did a little research. It says 100% of Google users liked this album.
That means every person.
Everybody.
Ever.
Who has ever been on Google likes this.
Every person that's ever used Google likes this album
100% of Google users. Yeah.
Well, that's an obscene amount of people that like this album that I've never heard of.
Yeah, right? So I have a little story behind it.
Oh.
It goes back to when I was collecting cassette tapes. And I started like going through my parents' cassette tapes and stuff, and I found this album on cassette, and I was like, let me listen to it. And it's like the most 70s classic, like Quentin Tarantino would use this song in a movie type of music. Mm-hmm. I love it. It's real chill. If you like good 70s psychedelic rock kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think the microwave's done. I think you got some snacks ready for us.
I was cooking some snacks before the cast, so I'm glad those are done and ready for me to consume on this cast. But
yeah, I like it. I always wanted to use it for a film or something. Maybe distant future. We'll see. Who knows? You might hear the song. Do you have a song of the week, Connor?
Do I have a song of the week?
Yeah, what's a song like this week that you've been listening to a lot?
A lot of the group, the 88 Rising label, the like Rich Brian is someone I've been listening to a lot of. Drive Safe by Rich Brian, which is
Drive Safe by Rich.
An amazing song.
Never heard
very
of it.
mellow.
So.
And there's like the first time I heard it was like a 70s remix of it. It was like a very 70s vibe. And compared to the song itself is super depressing.
Okay.
Very melancholy, but I was listening to the 70s version. I was like, oh, this shit bumps. And then I went over to the other one, and now that's all I've been listening to constantly is that one song.
Good stuff.
That's what I do. I listen to one song until I get sick of it, and then I throw it in my playlist and then move on to the next song to play over and over and over again until I get bored.
Yeah, I remember when we first started hanging out a lot, you had like 3 songs, and those were the only 3 songs you would listen to.
Yeah, I go through phases of like different genres too. Like a while ago, I was listening to Tom Waits' album, Heart of a Saturday Night, and I was just listening to that over and over and over again until I couldn't listen to it anymore. And now I listen to it every once in a while. But I just go through like I need to listen to this one song, learn everything about the song, and then move on. But
good stuff.
Yeah,
good
Rich
stuff.
Brian, check him out.
So check him out. Check out
Rich Brian.
Check out Camel, and you might find a new song you like. Moving right along, though, we have some amazing news. Dorohedoro anime aired.
What's Dorohedoro? That's that book you like. Got it. Yep.
There you go. So,
The
if
comic book.
you have been paying attention, we've been anticipating the Dorohedoro anime for so long, and it's finally out, and I loved it. I thought all the voice actors were properly chosen. Everyone sounds great. The anime looks great.
What's it about? What's Dorohedoro about?
Dorohedoro is about a man who had his head turned into like a lizard's head
How?
by a magic user.
Someone used magic to make this guy look like a lizard?
Yes. And it gave him amnesia, so he has no idea who did it. So him and his friend who owns a restaurant go around hunting magic users to
See
find
who
out.
turned him into a lizard head.
Yep. And there's two worlds. There's the human world, which is called Whole, and then there's the magic users realm. And the magic users can pass between realms using like doors that they can summon.
Is that why it's Dorohedoro?
No, Dorohedoro actually translates to like mud to sludge or sludge to sludge.
I'm just gonna
something
stay. I like
that.
mine better. Dorohedoro.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll check it out. I'm not really a big manga reader. I haven't really read a lot, but I will check the anime out.
Yeah, the anime is coming out. It's interesting because I guess it is coming in through Netflix, but because they are airing it also on TV in Japan, it's coming out one episode at a time, unlike usual.
Isn't Netflix's
things.
huge thing? We're just uploading a season at a time.
Exactly. So that's why I'm thinking it. So it hasn't released in American Netflix yet. I found a stream to watch it.
Can't you just change your IP?
Well, because you would also have to change your IP and then make a Japanese Netflix account.
Oh,
So
okay.
kind of difficult. So I just found a stream on a Kiss Anime, that good old Russian site that has everything you could ever look for. Just don't click on any of the ads.
I started a new anime.
But yeah, I think another episode of it is out right now, so I'll be probably going to watch that this weekend. I love it. The music's great. Obviously I'm a big fan of the manga, so I think they did the series justice. I'm not a big fan of 3D animated animes, but I'm starting to.
Does that have a
appreciate
lot
them
of
more.
this? And
Well, so
Dorohedoro?
it is a 3D animated anime, but they do such a good job that it doesn't always look 3D. Like a lot of times it looks like 2D animation.
Okay. Is it just like a style choice or just?
I think it's a budget thing because Dorohedoro isn't that well known, so they couldn't get as much as, for instance, like My Hero, where the manga for My Hero was like already really big. So they were like, oh, well, we can just fund a whole 2D animated show for this. But this one, like me and basically people I'm friends with
are
know who it
3D
is.
animated things less expensive than 2D animated?
To my understanding, yes.
Okay.
You
you would think it would be the other way around.
It used to be like
Okay.
you go back early 2000s. Anything 3D was super expensive, and now it's just because computers can process it faster and everything. Like,
And it's also a lot smoother. Like the
'Cause-
2D is like very, very smooth and very nice. And it's like very like I wouldn't know if I could say like HD or like a 4K esque kind of thing going on with like how crisp the anime is, like and how crisp the lines are. But
Crisp.
I get that. I get it.
yeah. But I mean, like with 3D anime, you make the model and then you just have to like animate how they move rather than, oh, I drew them like this,
Yeah.
but now I have to draw them like these 5 other ways. But getting into watching anime and all kinds of things, you've been telling me that you've been picking up some animes yourself.
I've been
right?
trying
a
really
little
hard.
anime watch list.
Going from a person that does not watch any anime to a person that does watch anime. I've been watching it's called Assassination Classroom, and it has this giant yellow
Yeah, it's got
squid man,
octopus,
giant
alien.
yellow octopus guy.
Yeah.
And so from what I can tell, the plot so far is this being that it's like the strongest being in the universe. It's been on Earth for as long as we know.
Okay.
And it like blew a crescent shape into the sun or into the moon, pardon me.
Oh.
And then it was like, "Hey, I'm going to blow up the Earth in 1 year." Unless one of these students that I've just decided to he decided to teach a classroom.
Okay.
And he's like, one of you students is going to have to kill me or I'm going to destroy this Earth.
Interesting.
So we'll figure it out. And the first episode, it just started off like, who's this octopus? Why do all these kids have guns? But it did pretty well with explaining to me, a casual, very, very normie, non-anime person, the situation. So I'm excited to watch more. I caught up in My Hero. I think that's one of the animes that I'm like really like, I need to keep up with it. I think it kind of appeals to the casual user a lot. My Hero
so
is a very
My Hero.
it's a very good starter anime.
Whenever somebody asks me like, I want to get into anime, what should I watch? I always go like, I go, if you want something that's like currently now and relevant, My Hero, because My Hero is just, it's really easy to get into. It's like Naruto with better character development, and the fights aren't dragged out as long, and it's easy. It's very easy to get into.
The only thing that I'm disliking about it, and I guess it's just a stylistic choice about how animes are, is there's so much exposition, and there's so much like flashback exposition, like from to like earlier episodes.
Go watch Naruto. Every other episode they flash back to him sitting on the swing.
Yeah, and it's like I've already seen that scene dozens and dozens of times. You can stop telling me like, oh yeah, remember when this happened? Yeah, I did. It happened last episode and the episode before that.
Yeah, you're gonna remind me next week and every other episode.
But what I've noticed is like at the start of every season, it's a lot of the exposition and a lot of the recap. And then as the season progresses, it's just less and less of that and more of like what's actually going on, which I like. And I know people are going to be a little irritated because it's like a necessity to the...
Well, especially if you're watching it once a week, like as the episodes are coming out, you might not remember what happened last week.
Yeah.
But then when you binge it, you're... Yeah. But one anime I like to tell people to watch, which I still need to tell myself to watch, is Gurren Lagann. Like I know so much about it, and I just never actually watched it, but I know it's such a classic, and I've never heard anything bad about it. So I always say, yeah, just watch that one. I haven't watched it, but I know it's good. It's on my list. Like Gurren Lagann is definitely top up on the list. I know probably there's a bunch of people who like want to hit me right now because I said I've never actually watched all of it.
What is the plot?
As far as I know, there's like mechs. And they fight like aliens, but it's a Studio Trigger anime. It's done really well. It's got some good characters in it.
Yeah.
So Gurren Lagann is a classic that I need to watch. That's definitely on my list. I would love to watch. That's another like short anime. It's like 24 episodes.
Okay.
I would love to sit down and watch Gurren Lagann with you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about it.
I've been trying to think of animes also that are gonna have another season coming out or something that I'm excited for. One I cannot wait till the next season is Golden Kamuy.
Oh, you know what? I sat and watched like halfway through this with you.
Yes.
And I loved it. I thought it was super, super interesting.
I love it because it's so simple. There's
simple.
Not a lot of, he can do this and he can do that and this is going on. It's like, it's like the Russo-Japanese War, and there's a treasure, and everyone wants this treasure. And that's it.
That is one that I need to continue, that I need to finish. It's very, I don't want to say grotesque, but it's very intense.
It's realistic.
It's realistic, like, and
you ever watch The Revenant?
There's a lot of comedic quips in it. So if you're into quips, you would like it.
If you gave The Revenant dialogue and comedy.
Yeah, if you gave it literally, if you gave The Revenant dialogue and like it's like a black comedy, like a dark comedy. The
characters are so good. Instantly fell in love. I might read the manga. So there is a good manga of this that's like been ongoing, but new season did get announced. I remember they did promotional artwork of the characters in the same poses as like Spider-Man for when Spider-Man Far From Home came out. It was a really weird like crossover ad campaign, but that's what we're all about here at the Dom Gold Update, is mixing medias, mixing cultures, and
mixing cultures.
Yeah.
From one white guy to another, mixing the cultures.
Yeah, we're mixing it up. Good commentary. But another one, now, Taylor really liked putting this picture up on the last cast, but Promised Neverland.
Why does that little kid have a gun?
Because the little kids are being farmed like animals by these weird demon monsters, and they learn about it, and they try to fight their way out. And I watched the first episode of it, and I thought the concept was really cool, and I thought it was done really well.
It looks like it looks older.
Well, that's the manga for it, actually.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know. I liked it. I want to continue watching it. I think only season 1's out right now, but I know it's got renewed for more stuff. So that I would like to watch Assassination Classroom with you.
You and I mean, there's that goddamn fucking squid octopus thing. It is so creepy. I think this was a very weird selection for me to like immediately.
Yeah,
pick.
when you told me I started watching Assassination Classroom, I was like, why out of all of them?
Well, I saw the octopus and I was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting, and it's super far-fetched.
Okay.
But I mean, I like the octopus. I think he's cool. Maybe he's more. He has a lot of tentacles and he's very funny. He makes a lot of funny jokes.
Yeah, he can
I clap a lot
clap.
for him.
Good stuff.
Yeah, but you can watch that with me.
Yeah, I'd love to watch that with you. Maybe get some of your reactions once we finish it all. And
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of the That's the only reaction I have to most things.
so I've got another classic on my anime watch list that it's a sin I haven't seen, but it's Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, this is something that I've seen before you.
Oh, you've
This is
actually
an
watched
anime,
Cowboy
yeah.
Bebop.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was around the time when I watched like Trigun and Bobo.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
love Trigun, love
Yeah.
Bobobo. But yeah, Cowboy Bebop's just another one. Like, again, I know a lot about it. I know it's good. Never heard anything bad about it. I just never sat down and actually watched all of it. So I definitely on my list. Gurren Lagann and Cowboy Bebop are like my two big ones on the list.
Seen what is it, Afro Samurai?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I remember when the game for that came out.
There's a game.
There was a video game, and if you weren't doing anything in the game, you're just standing there. Like every 5 seconds, he would just go, "Fuck." It was great.
He's just so anxious.
He's
He's
angry.
so angry.
But yeah, good
Good anime wrap up.
Good anime watch list.
There's
We've
a lot
got
of stuff to watch.
ahead of us. Obviously, a lot of Dorohedoro as the episodes come out. I mean, I'm so anticipating the release in America because then that's when it's gonna like kick off. Because I remember when I got really into Death Note. I watched all of it before it premiered in
Something
America.
I saw.
And then it premiered on Toonami, and before you knew it, it was in Hot Topic. Everyone was watching it. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, what's anime?" I remember Death Note was like a lot of people's like
First, like the gateway
Whoa,
anime.
what's- yeah, it was a lot of-
what was it? What was it?
Naruto.
No, Toonami.
Yeah, Toonami
Was like the good. My big first one, other than Naruto, was Bobobo, and then that like kind of gave me the seed to like want to have like that. I have interest in starting anime. I just like normal TV shows. It takes me a long time to like get into it.
I'm the same way.
And
TV shows are like hard to get into for me.
Yeah, I don't
but
trust
I do
people's
have a
opinions.
TV show that I have been watching, and I'm on the last episode of it. But we'll hear about that later in the cast when we do our little live action feature of what we've been watching.
What could it be?
What could it be? I don't know. You have to stay till the end. Stay tuned. But speaking of Dorohedoro, just before we continue, Katsu Crisis has been averted. KatsuCon's confirmed for me.
Katsu Crisis is averted.
Katsu Crisis is averted. I am going to KatsuCon. I am cosplaying Cheetoruma. We're gonna have a big old Dorohedoro group.
Clapping. I'm gonna talk to you about that later. Why aren't you clapping?
We have a lot to talk about later, so you're gonna have to stay tuned. And speaking of talking, let's bring up the chat. Actually, see who's here, what's going on.
It's probably blowing up with dozens and dozens of people having philosophical conversation.
Well, last time it was like puns.
Oh, there we go. Boom. How can you maintain the level of the chat? Like there's so many people in it right now.
I can't even believe everyone's grandma's here.
Blowing up the YouTube servers as we speak.
Dude, it's like at risk. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I think
afraid the stream is gonna
We might
crash.
crash YouTube itself.
Yeah.
I think everyone's gonna have to find all the YouTubers and influencers will have to find new jobs because they won't be able to get the servers live again.
Yeah, that's
Now,
everyone, you know what? Everybody leave the stream. Everybody leave chat. We gotta empty it out.
we have to say hashtag Dom Gold saves YouTube.
Wait. Okay, it's good.
Oh.
It's good. Everybody left. All the
Perfect.
dozens of people that were on the stream are now gone. So thank God it's down to only a few.
So now after that, we have a short little ad.
Oh, we have an
Yeah, we
ad.
have an ad.
You have a sponsor.
Roll clip.
Who could it be?
Bam. DaugThreadless.com if you need a new t-shirt, or you need some leggings, or a sticker, or a water bottle,
I
or a
want some
hoodie.
leggings and a water bottle.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff on there, and it's getting updated with new stuff very, very soon as well. As you can see there's a lot of people who already have their Dom Gold official merch.
A lot of hot chicks.
Heard it from the producer himself.
There was a lot
Smoking
of
hot.
attractive people
Individuals,
in
yeah.
that. Other than you, there are a lot of attractive individuals in that ad reel.
I think one of those chicks was Miss Korea.
Yeah.
I have no idea who that is.
Miss Korea. She's the winner of the.
Like
Korea Beauty.
of the
Yeah.
beauty. Okay, there you go.
Hey.
So
Well, the more you know. Now we have famous people
if
that
you want to be like Miss Korea, you got to get a Dom Gold shirt. If you have anything from the Daug Threadless site, post a picture and tag me and tag it, and I'll repost and share and do all that.
one of the people that was in that was Courtney.
Yes.
That was on a previous cast.
She was on the
episode.
previous cast, and we actually have a little thing we'll be talking about later. Actually, we're talking about it right now. Looking
Oh,
at the
you
itinerary.
deceived me.
I did
You
deceive
said we were
you.
going
I
to do
said-
it later.
I said we were going to do it later. We're going to do it right now.
Deceive.
Why do I
I-
need to be here?
Have done some makeup before. I dabble in
No
the
way.
makeup. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I don't believe
I'm
that.
coming for Jeremy Renner's job.
I wouldn't say that right now. Not a good spot to be Jeremy Renner.
No, but I'm going to take, exactly, not a good spot for him because I'm going to take his makeup career. So I've done makeup videos before. Well, I did one, and it was my prosciutto makeup, so it's like my JoJo makeup. This
Prosciutto
one,
like cheese.
actually, prosciutto is a type of meat, Connor, that's served with cheese, but it's like a type of like a salami.
Connor's not too familiar with the meat.
Yeah, I'm
Meat
not
variety.
I'm not a meat man.
But I'll give you a little teaser here just for the Dom Gold update viewers themselves of the makeup I did. It was an improv look. Put it together on Courtney's face. We shot a video. There'll be the whole video will come together. Be up somewhere soon.
Look at her nose.
But-
Look at her nose.
Yeah. I did it, and then after I finished it, I went, aw, man, I accidentally made a Has Been Hotel OC.
Yeah, everyone keeps talking about Has Been Hotel. Never heard of it. Don't know what it is. Like, if you like Has Been Hotel, comment in the section below.
Yeah, we talked about it last week. You missed out on that. You were a little sick last
Oh
week.
yeah,
Missed
I was
out.
sick.
But that's the look I did. Tell me what you think. Comment below. Let me know
Comment below. Do you like his makeup? Do you like Has Been Hotel? Do you like both of them? Do you like one more than the other? Tell us why.
Yeah, but I was totally improv. I sat down with all of Courtney's makeup. Like, she pulled out, like, all the palettes and everything she has, and very overwhelming. And I improv the look as I went. Started from one spot, got to the end, and that's what it is. So there'll be a video of that somewhere. We'll check that out. But, everyone was doing like a decade review. We even did one here on the cast. But one thing that was a little late to the game, pun intended, was PlayStation. But they finally released their 2019 wrap-up for everybody.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so...
I didn't actually see this. Why didn't I get to see this?
Yeah, everyone got like a weird notification, like, oh, you can check out your PlayStation wrap-up, and like only select people could do it.
I haven't seen mine due to my PlayStation.
I had to like click
account.
on like a weird specific link for mine, but we do have my results here. I always feel like I haven't played a lot of games, but it shows I played a little bit.
You played some games.
I played some
you
games.
played off the top of my
I'm
head.
a
You played Death
gamer.
Stranding, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh, boom! There we go.
Yeah, there we go. So my number one game was actually Red Dead Redemption with 64 hours.
Did you beat it?
I beat it.
Did you?
And I
Okay.
did like all of the side missions and stuff. I didn't go platinum in it because like there's a lot of weird specific stuff you gotta do for the platinum in that game. But I did play a lot of it. I did do a lot of the side missions. Really liked it. Second was Kingdom Hearts 3, which I thought was interesting. Spent 42 hours in that game.
I didn't think
and
that game was that long.
I didn't think so either. That's why that surprised me. I was like, I didn't think I spent that much time in it, but I guess I did. It was fun. I had a lot of fun playing it.
Do you like Haley Joel Osment's voice acting?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I do like Haley Joel Osment.
Unironic?
No, unironic. I think he's a good voice actor. I think the scripting for Kingdom Hearts is a little weird and dumb sometimes. But I think the voice actors are all... I mean, you've got Quentin Flynn, Haley Joel Osment, whoever else is in there. But you've got good
Yuri
voices.
Lowenthal. Troy Baker,
Yeah, I think they're all in there.
Dave Mustaine
Who
from
knows?
Metallica.
Is he? Does he play
I don't know.
Tom Brady,
Jim Cummings?
Peyton Manning.
LeBron James.
Yeah, so my top category,
Eric Clapton.
obviously, with these 3 games was action adventure, is what they deemed my top category. And I only played, I guess, a total of like 4 games last year. So it was those 3, and then I think the 4th one was Battlefront 2, I want to say.
I love Battlefront 2. I still play
Yeah,
it. It's a very common
I
game.
think I want to play it tonight because I have yet to play all of the new updates with the Sith troopers and all that and everything. So excited to jump in on that. I love the Republic Commandos they added. Such a good addition.
Yeah. Oh, it's super cool.
So cool stuff. I got total of 17 trophies. I think.
Is that a lot?
No.
It doesn't sound like a lot.
No, it doesn't. Which is weird.
You need to play more video games,
I
my
need to
dude.
play more video games.
You're
But
slacking.
I did beat Death Stranding. I don't know if I talked about that on the cast yet. I beat it. I liked it. I'm gonna go platinum. I think I'm gonna go for that platinum trophy for Death Stranding because it's doable and it's one of my favorite games of the last decade.
I play video games constantly. I'm always on a video game. But lately it's been like I got back into like League of Legends and I hate myself for playing it. I fucking hate
You got it
myself.
tattooed on your body. They just announced a new character for League too, didn't they? Right?
Yeah, I
There's a
mean
new-
he just came out. His name's Set. He's a
Like
big
the
strong
Egyptian?
he's a big strong furry man.
Set like the Egyptian god.
Set I mean, yeah, but
Okay.
he's not. He's a giant furry strong man.
Oh, okay.
And
Like
he punches people.
Beowulf from Skullgirls.
Maybe. I've never. What's a Skullgirl? What's a Beowulf?
Did you not
Comment below. Comment below what Beowulf is. But yeah, I've been on like the League of Legends train, and the game is so fun, but it takes so much energy out of me dealing with the people that like play the game, including me. I'm also insanely toxic, so like I don't help. I'm toxic in a different way.
Toxic gamer.
Yeah, I'm a toxic gamer. Hashtag toxic gamer. That's me. I'm up there with Hideo Kojima. Toxic gamers. It's only shooters now. Ever since he
Yeah.
called me out
Yeah, he called you
for
out
being
for
too
your
stupid
dumb American that
to
can't
play
understand
Death
the game.
Stranding. Though I really wanted to, I hate micromanagement and I hate walking. And why would I play a game that has both?
You got to finish it. I want to talk to you.
You know
about
what? If I could ride in a mobility scooter for Death Stranding and just put all of my stuff in a basket,
it. You can. Once you get to a certain point,
what?
you can get on a motorcycle and put all your stuff on the motorcycle, or a truck. You can put all your stuff in the back of a truck.
What?
Yeah, so you don't actually have to walk the whole time. You can build a highway, so you can just drive on the highway. It turns into like a delivery UPS driver game. So pretty cool stuff. I'm a little confused with my results here because it's saying 118 hours here, but then on this next result, it's saying 186 hours of gameplay clocked. So I'm not sure what that was exactly, but I played 74 days in the year, which isn't really a lot. I played for 11 hours straight once. I'm trying to think on what game that was.
Death Stranding. Didn't you sit and like play?
I did like last Saturday I sat and just played through it. So
Yeah.
that might have been Death Stranding. It might have been Kingdom Hearts though. Because I think I did take a day to sit and do
I'm
that
too
through.
afraid to. If like Steam released one of these, I mean they could have. I don't know, but if Steam released one of these, I'd be super scared.
Year end wrap up.
Yeah, I'd be super scared of what it would pop up
Okay.
because like when Destiny 2, the new DLC patch of Destiny 2 came out, I was on that. I put in, like I said, like 130 hours in a week and a half.
Yeah, I remember in the first Destiny when I was super into it, I played like a 16-hour straight day, and I got up once to go to the bathroom and once to get some watermelon, and that was it. Like I was literally in front of a game for 16 hours. So here's trophies. I actually got 83. It says got 2 gold.
Oh, that's a lot better than what you said before.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess that was just for adventure-specific games that I got that many and maybe that many hours in. But yeah, so we got 2 gold, doing good. We didn't do any platinums last year. But like I said, I might go for that platinum in Death Stranding.
I'm trying to focus on what we're talking about, but I keep seeing a ghost friend in the center of the screen.
Where is he from? Where does he come from? Where does he go?
Where does he
Is
come
he
from?
hitchhiking? Perhaps?
Ezra Bean. He's the unluckiest hitchhiker we've
is?
ever seen.
He's a hitchhiking ghost from Disney. I got this during our Disney day yesterday. As you can see, he looks like a figure, and we'll talk about figures soon, but he's actually a water bottle.
Look at that. And then you put the liquid in here, whatever
Crazy.
you humans
Disney
consume.
is getting really good at these like novelty cup water bottle things. Like
Yeah,
I
'cause
remember
you had the Boba Fett.
the little Jango Fett.
Jango
one.
Fett,
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, they're all the same to me. Star Wars.
Star Wars.
There's your Star Wars segment.
Can't escape.
day.
No, we got more Star Wars here because we're doing our figure update.
Oh boy.
I'm bringing that to the cast because this has been a
I'm
dongle.
gonna take a nap while you talk about Star Wars really quick.
Oh, I'm not just talking about Star Wars. This is just a figure update.
All right.
But last thing I got was the Commander Fox Black Series figure. I made an instant $20 on this. I mean, not that I'm gonna sell it, but
Commander Fox.
I got him for retail, which is like $20-something, but he's going for like $40-something online. I recently did like a lot of research on like the Black Series economy and like which ones are really expensive. All of the Rogue One troopers, they used to be worth nothing when the movie came out, and now they're worth like $60 a piece. For
Really?
like Shore Trooper and Death Trooper, because like they were like, oh, no one wants these, and they took them away, and it's like now everyone wants them because they can't find them. And troopers are always a good investment for Black Series figures. I learned.
Star Wars fans are the weirdest people, man. They want stuff and then they don't want stuff, and
Took a little preview view of my figure case here because I just rearranged it. So we got all the JoJo and
is that
Dorohedoro
Donald Trump
stuff.
on the left side.
That's a Shin from Dorohedoro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Same
We got
thing.
a JoJo Dorohedoro shelf. We got a Star Wars shelf. We've got like a NECA movie shelf. We've got a Metal Gear Solid shelf, and we've got like miscellaneous anime there down on the bottom.
ooh,
Got
I see some lewd anime stuff
I
right
would
there
say
in the
they're
corner.
just in their bathing suits. It's just the beach day. Just the beach day Evangelion girls. Those are actually figures I got for free because they were like bootleg figures a friend didn't want.
and so they
so-
just gave you all the bikini girls.
Yeah, they're just like, here's some. I bought the Ava Unit 1 figure from them, and then they're like, hey, here are also these because I don't want them. I was like, great. As you can see there's some Final Fantasy VII figures. I'm big hype for the game, even though it got delayed.
Everything just got delayed.
Everything got delayed. I'm okay with games getting delayed because eventually they'll come out. And it takes me a long time to get through games anyways, so longer I wait,
Longer the better.
longer the better. I don't know.
Longer the better. Maybe.
Maybe.
That's a topic for debate later.
That is a debated.
I, for one, think sometimes shorter games can be just fine as long as the quality's good.
Oh, I wasn't talking about the game length.
Oh.
I was talking about the wait to get the game.
Oh.
The weight is also important.
You seem like you're kind of having a meltdown here.
It's okay.
Are you very
Sometimes
upset
small
about-
games are fun.
Oh no, I love small games. I love short games.
Phew, okay. How do you like it so far?
Oh my god.
All right.
So, but
Let's get away from small and big game topics.
I would say this is almost a figure, right?
Yeah, I think
it's also-
I think that would be included in your figure update because there's a button
There's
on
a
it
button.
and it makes it glow. You won't be able to see it right
He
now,
lights
but
up. But you can kind of see it. Kind of see he
a little
lights
bit,
up. He glows in the dark. I love that he's like transparent on the green screen. It's great. Well, actually, it's just him. He's a real ghost.
dude, he's so spooky.
Very spooky.
I love the
But-
Haunted Mansion, man.
We love Haunted Mansion. We love ghosts. We love Disney. Mm-hmm. Disney Day. We had a Disney
We
Day
did have a
yesterday.
Disney day
We're finally
yesterday.
here to talk
A
about it
stress-free, not getting there at 3 a.m. to wait in line to go
for
into
a
the park.
Star Wars
Disney
ride.
Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we just took our time, relaxed. There's us having fun on Space Mountain.
The mission that we, oh my god, I don't know why I keep trying to be in the front row on.
I'm mad you
Space
didn't let me
Mountain.
sit in the front row.
I didn't know you really wanted it that bad. I hate being front row on Space Mountain. I love roller coasters and I love being front row on roller coasters, but everything there is so like all the beams are so low and it feels like you're constantly going to hit your head. And so imagine sitting in front of this guy who knows that I'm irritated by how low everything is, and the whole time is smacking me in my head.
Okay, to be fair, I was not smacking you. Well, I didn't mean to, at least. I kept meaning to, like, graze the top of his head.
First of all, he was touching my head, and he was like, whoa, it's getting low.
Oh, watch your head!
Watch your head! And then out of nowhere, he would just, like, back hit. Like, he was like, bam!
The ride, I would go to, like, graze his hair, and the ride would shift, and it would slam my hand into his head.
Yeah, so I got, like, I not only was scared of being hit by all of the beams, I was also getting beaten. Though I do have a favorite thing to do now, and that's when we're in line for these rides and we have these long queues, just airdropping photos to people.
Airdropping memes. And
yeah, and we got some
things.
good reactions from the crowd, and some of the people behind us noticed it was us, so we learned how to be a little more stealthy with it.
Yeah.
And we were dropping. It was a lot of sad cats.
I was dropping like Star Wars memes.
Oh, mine was all sad cats and different photos of funny cat photos.
Aww.
Yeah. Space Mountain's good. Then we went over to Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear, yeah. You learned the secret.
I learned
You cracked the code.
Except the secret would be executed better if I had a second person in my cart.
Yeah, so here's me riding with a second person.
He went with a second person. And I was like, hey, before I went on the ride, I'm like, hey, can someone be with me so you can steer so I can get 99999 on it? And they were like, sure. And then they both got into a car together, leaving me behind. So I had to steer, and shoot, because the cart, like, kind of...
Yeah, the car kind of moves on its own.
It moves on its own, which is so stupid. And I couldn't get the 99999. If any of you want to, when you're going through the first room, there's a robot. If you shoot his left hand, you will get a lot of points. Then if you turn and you shoot the center of the crane that's holding the little guy, you will get tons of points. And then if you shoot the volcano later on, you'll get tons of points. I wasn't able to do any of that because I was alone, because they abandoned me again. Because, like usual, I'm alone on things.
Yeah,
but
I was a great friend yesterday.
Yeah, you were a great friend. But we did manage to get all of it on film.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. And here is a little teaser of what we got up to yesterday. Just a smidge. Is it Disney time? Look, it's Tamarind Hall. So now we're on my favorite part of the Disney experience, the new Disney Skyline. Who wants to tell the story of Michael?
Last time we were trying to figure out the transparency of the Skyliner, and we were wondering if you could have sex in it and no one would know.
Get away, I want to have some fun at Epcot, eating black and white cookies. Funny Five Nights Freddy.
We're gonna go to Magic Kingdom. What is the best smelling ride?
Comment below.
People want to know where anime comes from. And if you look back in history, after World War II, Japan got a lot of inspiration from Disney cartoons.
Country Band Jamboree. Yeah.
So if you ask me, Disney's the true spawn of anime.
Welcome to Walt Disney World's monorail system. I'm Pete, and I'm here to tell you that you're on your way to Disney's Magic Kingdom. Have a safe day, and remember to smell Sora's feet.
You think Meredith's the thickest Disney princess?
Hey, why do Disney princesses not have friends?
The real question is, who's the thickest Disney prince? I want to say Tarzan. Connor brought up a good question.
So if you could have one section of a park, it can be Disney or Universal, doesn't make a difference. If you could have one section, what would it be? Like, what would it be themed for? And what would be the one ride that's there?
How'd you like it? So there was a lot of questions we asked there, and they'll all be answered whenever I get this little Disney Day video out.
Yeah, and you know, when we were in that monorail, there's like most of the clip is us in the monorail. I kept getting like, so we get the first time we get in the monorail, I'm just sitting, and this kid and this family just comes in. And this little kid just sits next to me and just keeps climbing on me and like grabbing my sleeve and like putting his head on my shoulder. And I tried to stay as stationary as possible because they didn't want to move or say anything or comment about it. So I just didn't move at all. And he kept like trying to sit on my lap and like was just tugging at me, and he like was just nudging me. And then his father was like, "Well, he's your kid now. Congratulations." And I'm like, "Oh no." And so then they leave. And then the second time, another kid just comes and sits next to me and just starts nudging me and putting her head on my shoulder, and I'm just stationary as possible because I don't want to look at them. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to I just don't want to piss anybody off. Like
Right.
I don't want a parent to just be like, get away from my kid. And I'm like,
You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Yeah,
people
I was
at
just
Disney.
I was just sitting there not minding my own business, and then I proceeded to scare off a bunch of Canadian girls. So it was a good time. I had fun.
Yeah.
They didn't like Fortnite dancing. I was very upset. So if you want to know more about a trip to Disney and you want to know all the fun things, we're going to have a video of that up soon.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to see all the fun things. You'll find out what our favorite smelling Disney ride is.
What is the favorite smelling Disney ride?
I'm not going to tell them.
No, don't tell them because they got to watch the video.
I'm not going to tell. I'm going to tell you what my least favorite smelling Disney ride is.
Oh, okay.
Space Mountain. Smells like a comic book store
Interesting.
or like a convention center. No offense.
Was that because of the line queue of all
I think
all of the
big reason
people
was the line queue and
sweating outside and going, let's go inside to
to
cool
Space
down.
Mountain to cool off.
There was a lot of tour groups that day. Yesterday.
Yeah, there was. I mean, I don't know if there was like an event going on, but there was tons and tons of like. It seemed like you know how like in high school they have like a grad bash,
Yeah.
or like middle school. I don't know, but they go
It was like a
and
tour groups, all wearing the same color shirt and having the same color backpack.
yeah, and there was like hundreds and hundreds of these kids. And it was such an inconvenience for me. Why are you having fun the day I decide to go to Disney and have fun? You guys are selfish. I have a pass so I can go whenever I want. So when I choose to go on this day, okay, why couldn't you guys go a different day?
I don't know. But that'll be probably a regular thing we do because we've got our annual passes. We'll be Disneying it up a lot. Mm-hmm. Like I said, maybe we'll have like a meetup day or something we could do. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
But hello, Nicole. Hello, Jamie. Good morning.
Oh, into the chat.
Yeah, I'm just going to jump into the chat. Nice shirt. Yeah, it is. We'll get to it. We'll get to it with the fashion feature. But we are wearing
Is it a don't tread on me?
It's actually Thomas's.
Are you making a statement?
Shirt.
Oh, it's a Thomas shirt?
For his Deceit character, which is kind of
What's a Deceit character?
coincidental. That's the name of the character, is Deceit.
Oh.
It's coincidental that the Deceit logo is transparent.
You know the remember
there
the
might be some symbolism.
the Pixar movie where it's all those emotions?
Yes.
Does Thomas play Deceit? The character Deceit
yes.
in that the sequel?
The
I don't
sequel to-
I don't watch
Would
anything
the
new. I
sequel
watch
to
the same stuff over and over
Inside
again.
Out be
Thomas Sanders
Outside
and
In?
Friends, Tom and Friends. Are you in it? Who
In
do you
what?
play? What emotion are you?
I never got to play any of the emotions, but I also often when I do like the merch shoots and stuff, they really like putting me in all the Virgil merch, which Virgil is like anxiety. Because
They're like personifications of
different sides of Thomas.
Of different Thomas signs.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're called the
cool.
Sanders sides. But
The
because of my
Sanders
purple
sides.
hair and because anxiety was purple,
That's fun.
they usually put me in all his gear.
That's fun and that's wacky.
It's
I
fun and
like it.
wacky. I love fun and
Like it.
wacky.
Let's take him to Disney.
Another thing that I love that's fun and wacky is my live action of the week, which is a show based off of a comic book called The Boys. I'm on the last episode of it, so I can't get too spoilerly.
He just started this, by the way.
I just
I know
started
all the hype for The Boys
Yeah, it's-
kind of like died down because everybody already watched it and we're getting ready for the season 2. Go watch the show, guys.
Yeah,
Don't be
it's-
him. Go watch it.
Yeah, don't be me. Don't wait till the last minute to watch
Also,
something.
when you watch it, make sure you finish it.
Yeah.
He still hasn't finished it.
I'm gonna go watch the last episode tonight, probably. But so good.
Yeah, I can't. I
So
don't want to
good.
talk about it. I'm not going to say anything because I have a tendency to accidentally spoil stuff,
Oh, okay.
and I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to accidentally spoil anything.
Right. Well, I'll go ahead and talk about it a bit. If you don't know what The Boys is about, it's a society.
Real quick. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Okay.
But all I have to say is sometimes superheroes can be bad.
Yes. Yeah, and that's kind of the plot. It's like real world take on superheroes and how superheroes would be if they were in like a real world society, a real world.
Yeah, they're all super pompous and
Yeah, they're like celebrities.
cocky.
They're like
yeah.
influencers.
Yeah, they don't really care about the common good of the people.
Kind
It's
of like,
all It's all a popularity contest.
Yeah, it's all kind of like a commentary on like the Hollywood underworld type stuff. But Carl Urban's in it, and I love Carl Urban.
Carl Urban. Who is that?
Know him as he played Bones in the Star Trek films that J.J. Abrams did.
Yes.
He also was Dredd in Dredd 3D.
I still haven't seen Dredd 3D. We were talking about that the other day when we were making our lists.
We did.
And I still didn't see Dredd 3D. I will watch it. For you, I will watch Dredd 3D.
It's a good movie.
Might not be today. Might not be tomorrow. But soon I will watch Dredd. And maybe when I watch it, I won't be feeling sad about it.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's really interesting for me because live action shows are just really hard for me to watch. And I can't even put like a reason on it. Because like they're just long movies. They're just movies that are cut up into 8 parts or something. But I don't know. It takes me a while to. I guess I'm not that much of a binger. I will binge, but I'm not. That's not like what I want to do. So I don't know. Me and Courtney decided to just sit down. Let's watch The Boys. We actually got into it because Slipknot had their music video for their song "Soul Away Firth" have clips of The Boys spliced into it. Just a heads up, the show is incredibly violent. And
it's very violent,
vulgar, and it'll show you all the warnings.
Don't go into it thinking it's your typical superhero story.
Expect like literally people to explode.
There's a lot of exploding people.
Cut into bits, and lots of blood, and full frontal nudity. And
what was there for frontal nudity?
There was some with the transparent man.
Oh, yep. Got it.
Yeah, because he can't.
Yeah. No, I remember.
As you can see in this poster here, he's in it, but he's wearing a jumpsuit. So
maybe something will happen. What does a transparent guy look like naked? We'll find out.
You'll find out if you watch the show. I think.
Is it nothing? Who knows?
I heard it got a lot of hype, and it's like one of the most hyped up Amazon Prime shows. It is an Amazon Prime show.
Yeah, the only other Amazon Prime show that I'm really into is The Man in the High Castle.
Yeah?
Which just had its final season, which I still haven't watched. I really need to.
Watched like the first few episodes of that, and that was kind of a slow burn.
Yeah, it's a very slow TV show, but I mean it picks up. If you're very into like the World War II aesthetic, if you're into like that time era, you would really like it. Very political. It's very political.
Okay.
Yeah.
Touchy subjects.
Go watch it. It's done. The show's done. It was only 4 seasons.
Oh, so that's good. So if you want to binge something like...
If you want to binge something that has an ending, go watch The Boys. Go watch The Man in the High Castle.
Well, The Boys is getting a 2nd season, right?
What?
Yeah, I heard that got conformed.
It got conformed?
Confirmed.
Speaking of conformed, I read 1984 the other day.
Just the whole book in one day?
I mean, not the one day, but... not all in the one day, but I've been reading 1984.
Was that your first time reading it?
No, I had to like read it in school.
Okay, that was the only time I read it.
But like I've been wanting to get into reading more.
Yeah.
Because my brain no good.
Yeah.
And
you gotta understand.
Me want to read more.
Hideo Kojima games, so you gotta read some books.
Yeah. I'm just getting myself ready to play Death Stranding, but I'm so stupid, and I'm not able to play it. So real quick before we continue on to anything else.
Okay.
I want to talk about the Don't Tread on Me shirt. And I want to see what else you are wearing right now. I want you to stand up and do a spinny spin.
Are we doing a fashion feature?
Yeah, I want you to stand up and do a spinny spin.
Fashion feature. So we're doing a little...
I like that last sweater you were wearing in that.
Yeah, wasn't it a good sweater? So we're doing a little fashion feature here today. We're bringing, like I said, we're bringing back all the segments. Unfortunately, I kind of didn't take the green screen into consideration. So it is a yellow outfit, got a yellow headband, yellow shirt, yellow little...
Is it yellow?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
But I can't even see it. It looks like that in real life.
I really liked these new shirts that Thomas did because I really loved the yellow on the sleeves and on the collar. Thought it was real cool. It's real nice material, real comfy shirt. So we got Thomas Sanders shop ThomasSanders.com. We'll give him a little plug.
Yeah, he needs it. I know our fan base is so huge.
Yeah, I know. I'll give him a little bit of
Yeah.
what I've got.
We need to tip out.
You know, we got a little bling, a little ice. Got the yellow headband. Wearing a pink dolphin belt. We're doing a little contrast in the middle. Got some ripped up shorts, and you know, I wanted to keep it comfy today, which is weird because it's actually cold today.
Yeah, that's why I did not
it to
come
be
in
cold.
anything fashionable. I just wore a normal t-shirt, and I'm wearing my jacket because I knew it was chilly outside, and I didn't want to wear my super cool short shorts.
Your super cool short shorts. You're gonna have to wear those next time you come on.
I will be wearing
Super
next
cool
time I come
short
on.
shorts. So yeah, just a little cozy, comfy today. Repping the boy. Support your friends, everyone.
You know, I keep thinking back to the trip that we had.
Yeah.
Like how fun it was, but like, it was weird, man. Like there was some strange stuff that was happening.
Elaborate.
Like I've never been on the
Carousel of Progress?
Carousel Progress.
Okay.
And I've never been on the president thing. I've never
Hall
done
of Presidents.
The Hall of Presidents. So the Carousel of Progress is I think it's outdated. I have opinions, and I'll keep them to myself.
It is due for an update.
It is due for an update because it's super. I could be wrong. I think it's super sexist, and I was just a little dumbfounded by it because the whole time it's this guy talking about how cool his generation is. And like, oh, he's like, well, progress will make us be able to do more in the future. And then it just goes over to his wife that's just cooking or cleaning, and he's like, shut up. And he's like, go back to doing what you're doing. And it's like, geez, man.
He didn't say it that harshly.
He didn't say it that harshly, but it was implied. And then the Hall of Presidents was super cool. Like, I thought that was awesome. The Obama animatronic, I remember seeing a video of it a while ago.
Yeah.
When it was like when he was
When he was the
president,
featured
when he was the featured animatronic, it looked super cool. But I don't know what they did to that. I don't know if they like left that animatronic in the sun for like 4 years. But it does not look good, man.
Yeah, it looks a little weird because the lighting on him's weird too.
The lighting on him was weird. Even the Trump animatronic doesn't look good. Like like the Abe Lincoln animatronic, the George Washington one, they're all super
Now,
cool.
do you think they don't look good because we know what these people look like in real life, and Abe Lincoln we only have really old pictures of?
So the Donald Trump one, I think is that. But the
Okay.
Obama one, like he's a good-looking guy. Like he's a handsome guy, and that animatronic, we've seen the good one. Why does this one look horrible? Like, did they, why is that one here?
Like, I'm almost wondering if it's just the position they put it on the stage. Like, when it was in front and center, it looked better, and maybe, like, from far away,
I don't
the lighting's weird.
I don't know.
I don't know. The new film they did for that was really good, I thought, though.
Dude, I did not know what to expect. I didn't expect it to be like that. The screen was huge.
Yeah, it's like
It was
it's
super
over
crisp, it was
180
super
degrees.
smooth. And I think that's a new thing that I'm gonna ride every time I'm there. It's just it's a cool little thing. And it's very nice, and
Yeah.
if you want to take a nappy in it, you can take a nappy in it.
It's no great moments with Mr. Lincoln.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been.
But it does have a little segment in it where they do a segment from it, and they just have the Abe Lincoln.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to go to
animatronic.
this game day is coming up, so I can go see the
yeah.
new.
Yeah,
I'm the world's big. I'm not the world's biggest, but I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan, and yet I still have not made my way over to Disneyland to go ride the Indiana
Yeah, it was
Jones ride.
interesting because we met up with some other friends while we were there at Disney, and one of the friends was like, "Yeah, I really want to go to Tokyo Disneyland because they have an Indiana Jones ride," and I was like, "You know they have that at Disneyland in California, right?" And she was like, "What?"
Yeah, I'm just such a huge Indiana Jones fan. I like everything that's like, and the Uncharted games too. Anything that's like, oh, we're gonna go try to find these famous
secret
artifacts
tomb.
throughout religion. Like it was the Ark of the Covenant, the Holy Grail, the Temple of Doom, and then like the Uncharted, it was like a bunch of like
Crystal Skull?
pirates and super cool like lost cities of gold and Crystal Skulls. I think I like the exploration, like trying to find mythological
Yeah.
artifacts. I don't want to
How do
say
you feel about
yeah.
Tomb Raider?
Never played it.
Never played those? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I know the games are good.
I know the newer games are supposed to be very, very good. I remember watching the movie, the Angelina Jolie movie, when I was a kid.
Oh wow, yeah.
And I just thought it was horrible, so I just didn't want to go near a
game of that.
game of that. Though I know it's completely,
Did you play Uncharted Lost Legacy?
No, it's the only Uncharted I didn't play.
Oh, I love that one. That one's so good.
Yeah. You actually, real quick, you never gave me an answer to the question that I have.
Oh, what
in
was the question?
In the Disney video, when I was talking about what section.
Oh yeah,
But you actually never gave
I don't
me
think
a
I ever
full-
answered that like when we were at Disney.
Yeah,
either.
you actually.
I gave
never
like a
gave
half
me-
answer, but even
Yeah.
I was like, that wouldn't be the best
we
one.
Didn't really. It's very like the stuff that I'm into is like old fashioned. Like I like the Twilight Zone a lot, and that's like kind of my big thing. And you couldn't really have a land dedicated to that. I'm glad I had the Tower of Terror. Indiana Jones, you can't really. I mean, you could have a land dedicated to like the Uncharted Indiana Jones aesthetic, like old hidden jungle temple and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I mean, and you kind of
but
have
it's kind of
that
done, and
at Disneyland.
yeah, and it's nothing like an immersive world.
You have like the ride and the queue, which is really immersive, and it's a part of the Adventureland.
I think I'd just end up doing like a World of Warcraft section, I guess, at that point.
Yeah, that'd make an okay park.
Yeah, and like you could have
could
like
see that.
you could figure out what kind of ride you wanted, and you could have
'Cause to
like,
me,
people walking around in
I don't know.
armor
I
stuff.
started thinking about like, well, what if we did like an anime park or something?
Oh, yeah, you would.
And
But it's only we were talking about like the section. and,
yeah,
like,
you were trying to.
So he said that he would want to do an anime thing, but you would have to make it into a whole park.
Yeah, you would have to make it into a whole park because you couldn't just have one area dedicated to one anime.
It would turn into like that Universal section with the cartoons.
Yeah. I don't know.
the Hanna-Barbera
It's
stuff.
a very, and I think that's why it hasn't been done. The closest thing that has been done is at Universal in Japan. They have like an Evangelion ride, and they have like an Attack on Titan thing, but it's not like a whole area. It's not like a Tomorrowland or an Adventureland. It's like
This would be cool.
a ride with a corner.
Taylor, what about you?
Do you have like if you wanted like a theme park area, not an entire theme park, but just like
Based
an
off of
area?
something that you like.
Stock market.
Hell yeah, the stock market section of Disney.
Yeah.
I mean, Disney was gonna build like an American history park, like an entire park that was just American history stuff.
There's a lot of ups and downs in the
Well,
stock
yeah, because
market.
they originally had they had an idea for a roller coaster where it was it was like a World War II biplane thing.
Yeah.
And they were gonna like kind of like it was like a dogfight, and it was gonna be like there was like a small section that was like the Manifest Destiny section, and then there was the there was like a World War II like that ride, and then like the queue. But I think that they decided, hey, maybe this isn't the best idea
Yeah.
because
Some of that could be taken as like, this might be in poor taste, and
yeah, you're glorifying some of the stuff that happened. It was
like if there anything's wrong about the actual history aspect of it, it's like, well, then you're rewriting history.
Do you think World War II was bad? Comment in the comment section below. Was World War II bad? Did you not like it? What didn't you like about it?
That's funny.
So
Thank you.
I think to end on that note, I think that's pretty much all we have for today's cast.
Yeah, question for you at home. Just think about this until the next podcast of the week. Which World War was the worst? Were they bad? And how could they have been better?
Which one smelled the best?
Which World War smelled the best? Was it 1 or 2? Or Vietnam?
Oh god.
Figure it out.
There's a quote that I could say for that one.
The one that smells the best is the one that's yet to come.
Words of the wise to end on. Thanks for watching.